Hey, this is Mike Charles again. Thanks for coming to my channel today. Today we're going to discuss how prayer strengthens your journey to success. But before we start, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button at the bottom of the of this page here. Like it or don't like it, that's fine. And subscribe and hit the notification bell so when I put out new content, you'll be notified as soon as possible. Like I said, we're going to discuss how prayer can strengthen your pathway or journey to success. Now, before we start, I have to go ahead and let you know that I do believe in the Lord, the God and His Son Jesus Christ. I do believe that His Son was here and He was died and raised on the third day, and He's seated at the right hand of the Father. That's what I believe. I believe there's a higher power that's looking out for my best interests and those around me. And I do believe that I do have an advocate or a helper that helps me get through this day. So if that's not you, I'm not here to try to get you to change your beliefs or anything like that. But I'm a Christian and I do believe in Christ. And I just want to let you know what works for me. And if this is not for you, great. But I'm just going to let you know this channel is about things that I've done to get to where I've been, where I am now. I've been in practice 30 years, and I've been through it all. Like I said, I'm a dentist by profession. I've been in practice. I've had multiple offices of my own. I've had the highs and lows. I've filed bankruptcy. I've made a lot of money. I've lost a lot of money. I've had the houses, the cars, all the trappings. I've had all of that. And I can tell you what to do to be successful, and I can tell you what not to do to be successful. Now, like Jim Rome said, I am not an expert on the Bible. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. So if you're sick and tired of struggling and things are not quite working out, you try and you just don't seem to make things work, you might want to try prayer. Because I've noticed in my life when there's something that I really, really want and I just can't seem to get it right, I go to prayer. And actually, that's not true. But what I've done is I kind of go to prayer first. You know, I ask God what it is that I want, and I let Him know how by Him blessing me, it'll be a blessing for others. I pray, and then when I pray, I include others because I find that if you pray just for you, like sort of a selfish prayer, it may not be answered in the way you want. But when you begin to include how your blessing would be a blessing for others, that's when I've noticed things really start to happen. So I want to tell you that as well. If there's something you really want, when you go in prayer, ask God, let Him know how the blessing that you receive will be a benefit to others as well, not just for you, because God's looking out for the ways to bless others, not just you as well. So, just a tip from me. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. And if it's something you want to do, great. If not, I understand. Again, I'm not trying to convert anyone. I'm just telling you what's worked for me. So, like the Bible said, if whenever you go and pray, you can pray in public. You can pray in public silently. That's fine. You can pray at work. You can pray while driving. You can pray while working out. You can pray sitting in your backyard. But the Bible talks about one of the ways He says when you pray, you go into your closet or room and you close the door and you talk to God. That's one way to do it. You can be like Daniel. You open the window and you pray. But prayer primarily means talking to God, letting God know your intentions, letting God know your desires, letting God know your anxieties, your fears, what bothers you. You have an advocate. You have an advocate who really wants the best for you. And believe it or not, when you start looking and reading these books and really getting into it, you'll see that there's someone up there who really, really wants the best for you. It doesn't seem like it all the time, but overall, it does. It works. So again, prayer is one of the main ways to succeed. There's a host of other ways, but it's kind of like the secret weapon. So if you find you're still struggling, you find things are not quite working, I want you to try prayer. I want you to think about it, think about the things you really want. I want you to get serious. I want you to go into somewhere private and talk to the man upstairs and Let him know your desires, your intentions, what you're going to do with the blessings. Let him know how it's going to be a blessing to others. And once you've done that, thank him for what he's already done. Because by the time you get through praying, it's already on its way. That's what I believe. So, anyway, be sure to thank him for what he's already done or what he's going to do. But prayer works, believe me. There are some things I could tell you, and I'll tell you in future episodes of things that I found that I prayed for, and there was no way that these things could happen. But I prayed, and those things happened, and now I'm a much better man for it. So again, not trying to convert anybody, but just want to tell you, prayer works. Give it a try. If you get a chance, pick out a Bible passage or pick out the Bible and read it. And there's a whole bunch of messages in there. Again, not trying to convert you or anything like that, but there are some things that you need to know about. And one of the things for success in your life or your business is prayer. So take a look at that, think about that, try it. You'd be surprised how well it works. Okay, listen, any comments or any questions, put them in the chat. I'll be happy to go over anything for clarification. Like I said, I'm not an expert, like Jim Rome would always say. I'm not an expert on the Bible. I'm just telling you what's worked for me, and I'll just go from my experience, and hopefully it'll help someone out there. So put in the comments if you like this channel, if you don't like this channel, you like the topic, you don't like the topic, any topics you want me to discuss. Like I said, I'm a dentist by profession. I've been in practice for 30 years, own my own business, work for people, the whole gamut. Filed bankruptcy, made a lot of money, had the house, the car, planes, all that stuff. I had all of that. So I can tell you from personal experience what works, and I can tell you from personal experience what doesn't work. So take a look at prayer. It makes a difference. Believe me. All right. I'll see you next time. Okay. Thanks. Bye.